and gentlemen, welcome back to Building a Nation with Team Canada, and we are back for Game 2 of the 2019 Gold Cup. Let's take a look at the standings, the North American Gold Cup. Canada is, of course, on top in first place, plus 4 goal differential. Panama beating Martinique in their last game, only 1-0. So, not a great performance by Panama, or maybe Martinique's a little better than we thought. Martinique is our opponent for today's matchup, so let's take a look at them. And our scouting report that we did the other day didn't really help us out much. We pretty much know what we knew before, which is just about nothing about these guys. They've got a lot of guys who play in France, a lot of guys with French citizenship, and that's about all we know. So I guess we just have to kind of get to the game and see what happened. Now, I've got 2 games today. One is a MLS game and one is a Gold Cup game. So I had to kind of move forward in the day to see which one we're going to play first, and we get the Gold Cup first. So no pre-match summary or anything like that. We just got to get straight to the match here. So we got a couple of lineup changes. Now our defense is the same. We're keeping everybody the same. Borjan in goal. Cabras. Actually, no, that's not true, because we have had the one suspension in defense. So we've got Stanis coming in. Daniel Stanis, 2 appearances. He's a pretty decent player. He's good jumping reach. He's 6'2". Marking is pretty good. Tackling. He's not quite as mentally strong as some of our older defenders, but he is only 25, so he's still got a little bit of time to improve. Our scouts don't rate his potential very high, so he may have kind of maxed out at this point, and he might get surpassed in the future by some younger defenders. But until that takes place, he's in the lineup next to Jaguar is still there. Interesting, Straith taking the captain's armband for today because we've made some changes in the midfield. We brought in Will Johnson. We're going to have him play sort of a ball-winning midfielder role here. MARTINIQUE is going to continue playing box-to-box midfielder, though he's coming in now to start. Up top, we've got Davies and David, but we've made a couple of other changes. We've taken Osorio out because he was a little tired. Brought in Aiden Daniels, 20-year-old midfielder. He's got a lot of potential. He's got 2.5 stars right now. He's not spectacular or anything like that, but we're a little thin on attacking midfielders, so he was sort of the healthiest guy who had the most match fitness, so we put him in there. We brought him into the lineup, and then Hoylett on the right-hand side. Junior Hoylett, 22 appearances for Team Canada. He's 29 years old. We brought him back for this Gold Cup. He's got pretty good pace and acceleration on the wing, a little bit of flair, a little bit of technique and crossing and dribbling, so he can do the business for us. He's more comfortable on the left, but he is very strong on the right foot, so we've got him playing out on the right today. And then, like I said, David up top. Now, interesting, Martinique is going with the diamond formation. Lenogu in goal. 1 appearance, 1 concession. That's not bad, although this team didn't score a goal for him. So, letting in 1 goal, and he still gets the loss. Polomat on defense. Bobbin. Glombard, 6.8 rating. Burner, that's a good name for a fullback, 6.9. Delem, 6.8. Malsa. Mikhail Malsa. So a lot of 6.8 ratings. Oh, there's a good midfielder. Pivoti, 7.4 rating. What do we know about him? Next to nothing. R.O. Romarantine? Whatever. Novilo, 6.4. Yeah, I bet their attack didn't play so well. Sengil. Yeah, so We'll see how they do. Today it is 89 degrees and breezy. Let's get to the game. Let us get to the game. Pep talk. We could effectively secure qualification for the quarterfinal. Go out there and impress me. Okay. Opposition instructions. I don't know that we need to tightly mark their DM. Attacking midfielder, though, we will press him. So pressing up the middle and tightly marking on the outside. That's typically what I do. You've sprung a few surprises. Some players will play here, others in other fixtures. Let's go. Good crowd, another 70,000 on hand for this Gold Cup game. We are, of course, in the Canadian red. Martinique in the blue and white. See how this goes. We'll go extended. I don't know, because we have like 2 MLS games in between. I don't know that we can like play both games today, so we'll save our final game for a 3rd video in the series. And you know, because we got to get to midfield. Here we go. Martinique. Offside, flagman. Yeah. Oh, disallowed. Alphonso Davies pushed another player, and so that goal was disallowed. Okay, good to know. Here's Berner with the throw-in to Delem. Malsa. Pivotty with the shot. Borgen had forced to make a save there. Team looking a little shaky at the moment. Horror with a corner. I mean, he looked offside there, but what am I going to do? We're going to get another corner out of it for Martinique. Come on, boys. Let's get it out of here. We got a big wall in the back line there. They send it back post. Johnson is there. Delem, get the tackle. Come on, boys. Let's get the tackle. Don't let them get to a shooting position. No, they're going to have to drop it back. Out wide's Carrere. Cabra with the big tackle, but they're going to get another throw in. Okay, that ends the highlights. Here's Johnson now with the free kick off the crossbar. Very close for the veteran. I mean, I think he's pretty good at free kick taking. 18 penalty taking, 12 free kicks. So I guess we don't have anybody better than 12 with the free kicks. Anyway, here we go. Martinique, another throw in. Let's get a steal on their side of the field, boys. Vilo Malsa Delem. They're moving it up the field with that diamond. One thing the diamond is good at is possession, but there's Will Johnson with the big steal at midfield. He's got some room. Drops it back to Daniel so that he can return to his defensive midfielder position. Here's Hoylett now on the wing. Deflected. Mark-Anthony Kaye off the crossbar. No, it was off the back. A little depth perception problem there. Here's Daniels now centering it. Hoylett, can he make the turn? No. But Straith is out there. The big man sends it back post to Davies with the header. But Lenogu is there on the stop. Okay. We're getting some chances now. I think the momentum's starting to swing. No. Carrere with a free kick. Deflected out for another corner. Martinique, if they're going to score, it might be this way. It might be on the special teams. I mean, they scored one on the special teams already. It just got disallowed for some strange reason. There's Stenise heading it out. That's why we brought him in there. Brought him in there for his jumping and heading on that back line. There we go. 32 minutes, another free kick. Sending it in. Bobbin, not offside. He looked offside. J.S. Bobbin. Nope, not offside, just bad defense. Did not stick with him. I mean, there were 3 guys who broke free. Yeah, that guy kept him onside. This will throw our tournament plans out of whack if Martinique beats us. Johnson sends one in. MARTINIQUE fouled. You know Will Johnson's taking the penalty. 18 penalty taking, the veteran. Guy who thought he had lost his spot in the national team steps up to the plate. Easy. Goalkeeper doesn't even react. He maybe waited for one down the middle. Johnson just easily scores. Bang. Just doesn't get much easier than that. Okay. Draw's not what we want either, but we're at least back to even. Here we go. Cabra has it. He sends it near side to Hoylet's going to try to start the attack across midfield. His centering pass is a good one to David, who fires. Oh, man. He had his left winger streaking wide open if he just dropped it off to him. There's Johnson with another free kick. Oh, he drops it back to Davies. Davies wide open, takes the shot, deflected off the defense. That should be a corner for Team Canada. 41 minutes, getting very close to halftime. Johnson taking all the special teams play, sends one in. Stanis was there but couldn't get a head on it. Daniels back out wide to Johnson. Offside? Yeah. Offside. Okay. So not quite the game that we had against Jamaica. I mean, we were fired up for that Jamaican game, and now maybe a little bit of a let-off here. I mean, I guess I can take a little bit of blame bringing in the substitutes. Daniels has it after the throw-in. Hoylet sends it in. Davies on the rebound. He's got some space. His shot is deflected, though. And that ends the half. 11 shots to 3, 6 on target to 2. I mean, we still dominated the chances. They did have 58% possession. That's no good. Pep talk. If we can get a goal and make us the favorites, let's go. Okay. Do we want to make any tactical changes? I don't know. We could forget about the early crosses, I think. Start second half. All right. Martinique gets the first highlight. Ugh, that was terrible. We cannot have a loss here. That's it. I mean, if we lose, the division is up for grabs, basically. You know, it could be anybody's division at that point, because we would have lost to Martinique. I assume that Jamaica is going to beat the other team in the division. Who is it? I can't remember. I'm blanking. Anyway, we beat Jamaica, so that would be like a total round robin of everybody beating everybody. And then it would come down to our last game, El Salvador versus El Salvador. All right, here we go. Will Johnson sends one in. Nobody there. Davies, though, is going to get the rebound. Back to Hoylet. Hoylet centers for Daniels with the shot. Yes! Aiden Daniels, the youngster. First goal for Canada. You know, we brought him in because he was playing well. He was match fit. He had good ratings going in. And there he is. It's paying off. You know, I didn't just go for pure attributes. you know, I brought in a couple of these guys because they were playing well. Take a look at Daniel's quickly if we could. History, you know, starting for Toronto FC, 20 appearances, 2 goals, 2 assists, 6.84 ratings. Not terrific, but it's pretty good. It's better than anybody else at his position. So, you know, for Team Canada. So I took a chance. I took a chance on the young guy, and he has come through with the go-ahead goal. So, you know, El Salvador beating Martinique 1-0, looking a little bit, you know, we can see that reason. We can see why. Martinique's a little better than we thought. Let's see, our passing is accurate. Focus on set pieces has paid off. Okay, must close down on Courier. Take a look at our analysis here. Close down on Courier. Okay, I think that is good enough. Encourage our players to play more long balls. I don't know about that. I think we'll keep it going. Clock has rolled 87 minutes. We haven't even really done much of anything. Let's go back to the field. Looks like Martinique's going to get a corner out of this one. 88 minutes. Rogi sends one back side. Free kick to Canada. Okay, push off. How are we doing? MARTINIQUE not playing too well. Everybody else looking okay. You know, not a great game, but so far. 91 minutes and 50 seconds, so minute left in extra time. This game flew by after we got that second goal. 1 minute to go. Lenogu looking to play it out. Here comes Martinique on what could be their final attack of the game. Esser to Bobbin. They are taking their sweet time. There's a steal from MARTINIQUE. Gets it out to Davies. He just bombs it ahead. And David on the run. David beats the defense. David in on goal. Lenogu forced to make a stop. 30 seconds to go. 5 seconds. Here's Johnson taking all the time in the world with this corner. He is just looking, on the verge of getting a card, I think. Headed out. Daniels, this should be the final play. Johnson again out wide. There it is. There's the final whistle. 2-1 win over Martinique. That is huge. So that gives us 6 points in the group. End that pep talk. We made a trade with Chicago. We'll worry about that in a minute. Take a look at the competition. So there we go. 6 points to Panama's 3. We got to see if they win or lose. We'll have to worry about that next time because we got a game coming right up, and then we got to talk about what's happening with Vancouver because it's mid-season with MLS already, and we've hardly looked at that at all. So we got to go back and look at Vancouver, see what's going on at mid-season, and then we'll come back and finish out the Gold Cup versus Panama. So until then, we'll see you later.